Penguin came to me first when the root food column started appearing and said they wanted to turn it into a book. It was an interesting moment for me because till that time, the column had not been signed by my name. At that stage, I was editor of the Hindustan Times.
Yes.
And I started the column because we couldn't find anybody else willing to write about food. And there was a view, I hopefully nobody thinks of that any longer, that in some ways it would cheapen the political column I did if the editor of the Hindustan Times also did a column on the same day, which
Okay.
was about food. So we called it Grand Fromage as a byline. And then Penguin came to me because they found out I did it. And they said, we want to do it as a book, but we want to put a picture of you on the cover. And obviously, unless they put a picture of a big cheese, they would have had to give my real name on there. So I agreed somewhat reluctantly initially. And we changed the column and we went with my name. So after that, people found out I did it. The book did extraordinarily well. Penguin kept reprinting it. But it took many, many years till we thought about doing a sequel because I got involved with doing other things. And this time when they came to me, I was actually eager on doing something like the first book, just calling it More Root Food. I don't think on the whole that publishers and editors like doing something that's been done before by another set of publishers, another set of editors. So they said, no, we have a concept for it. We'll just do the Indian articles. My articles about all kinds of things, not just Indian food.
Sir,
And
who
we
was
have
the first publisher? Sorry to interrupt.
Penguin. It was still Penguin.
Okay.
But you know what happens with publishing houses is every 5 years, one lot leaves and another lot of people join.
Yes.
So this was a completely different lot of people. And because there was a Penguin connection, they were happy to do it. But they wanted it to be their book. So they called it the Indian Pantry, focusing on the Indian articles. They gave it a sort of generic cover, which was a relief to me because I hate the idea of my picture being on covers. And they hoped that they could sell it as a gift book around Diwali, Christmas, with a name like the Indian Pantry and hit a more generic cookbook market. So I think commercially that worked for them. Though personally, I had been happier if it was just called More Root Food, which is really what it is.